Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Tumelo, and here on this channel I share all things astrology, numerology, human design, and every now and again my musings on all things life. If you're into that kind of thing, please do subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you know when I put out a new video and you can watch it and vibe out with me. You feel? Okay, so to start off this astrology series, we're going to begin with Leo. Yes, it's because I'm a Leo rising and I'm noticing just more Leo-esque things about me that are just giving, everything they need to give, right? And I do have my hair out like this, because I'm giving lion's mane. You're welcome. So, Leos, all about the royal. Okay, this is my crown. Let me just back up just a little bit. That's my crown, right? All about the regal, and they just carry it effortlessly. That's the vibe of Leo. They're exceptionally creative. They are super vibrant and energetic and just full of life, They're just, man, beautiful. They're just beautiful. We're all beautiful, right? But Leos carry their own kind of beauty. They do, and they have this effortless way of grabbing attention. You know what I'm saying? Even when they don't realize they're doing it, they just draw you in. You just gravitate towards them. I think it has to do with their energy because they're so lively and loving. Oh my God, that's another thing. They're loving. Yes. You feel? They give, let me see, what else did I have here? How could I? They give playful, the level of childishness, but in the best way, Like, they're those people, they grow old, but they don't really grow old because there's just this youthful spirit about them that's very genuine to their nature. They can't help it. You feel? And also, super confidence. They're just oozing confidence. That's just what it is, when it comes to Leos. Those are, okay, the characteristics that I am remembering. Aside from remembering, that stand out to me, that I've even noticed in myself. So I'm gonna keep it at that. Okay, and then get into the other things of how Leo is a fixed sign, which means they're the kinds of people who are creatures of habit, which is interesting because it just feels interesting to me. So yeah, they're creatures of habit, fixed. If they like something a certain way, that's how they like it, and that's how they're gonna keep it. You feel? Cool. They are a fire sign, so there's a lot of passion and just in your face, but like in a warm way, like the sun warms us kind of way. Love that. They rule over, or rather they, the Leo zodiac rules over the heart and the spine, right? So very heart-centered, and a warm kind of love comes from them. They're ruled by the sun, so they are very sunshine. They give warmth. They just warm and fuzzy and playful and just creative and youthful, vital, What else? Let's see. Oh. So, you know how in the previous video I put up about astrology basics, I spoke about how each zodiac is connected to either feminine or masculine energy. Leo is connected to masculine energy. And I love how this book this one book that I read about the Leo energy spoke of it. They describe masculine energy as positive energy and feminine energy as receptive energy, right? And I was just like, I love this. I love it because it speaks to the sides of masculinity that are often, overshadowed because, let's be honest, masculine energy has been picked apart in the worst ways. And that kind of clouds us sometimes from just getting to experience it, and enjoy how beautiful it actually is. So I love that. So, Leo, positive masculine energy, here for that always. Now, me and Leo, right? So, I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw my chart, and it was like, you're a Leo rising, mind you, this is the tropical chart, which is just modern astrology as we know it today, right? Cool. I didn't really interact much with it because it didn't make sense to me. I was like, okay, cool. They're creative. They're confident. Yeah. I'm not sure. It didn't hit. I was very convinced that I'm so Pisces that all these other things they were saying were just, I know. So I read this book. What is it? Let me look at the name because I don't want to give you the wrong thing. Astrology, A Cosmic Science, right? By Isabel M. Hickey. Hickey. I'm adorable. Wow, right? And she spoke of the Leo rising sign, but starting it at the beginning of the Leo's journey, which, regardless of what your rising sign is, all of our astrological journeys start off wherever our Aries is in the chart, right? So according to mine, my Leo rising begins its journey with Aries on the cusp of the 9th house. The 9th house being the house of higher learning, insight, deep insight. You know what I'm saying? Travel abroad, that kind of vibe, right? The part that connects the most with me is the deep insight, the higher learning, that vibe, like just knowing a lot of stuff and knowing a lot about that lot of stuff that right? And as she walked through the journey of how then the Leo gets to be a rising sign, I was like, oh my God, okay, that will make sense. Because I just have this nature about me that has me being very curious and being so curious that I will go and seek my answers and I won't stop until I find them, even if these answers lie in places that I'm supposed to be scared of. You know what I'm saying? So just like, for instance, the world of esotericism, this is supposed to be evil. But I guess my curiosity trumps any kind of fear that I have because I keep doing it. I just keep learning and discovering more. And the more I discover, I'm just like, okay, I see you. And I'm vibing, So noticing then how I've always carried an essence of I belong here. I am worthy of all things amazing that life has to offer, the best or nothing from moi. You know what I'm saying? And just, I'm really comfortable in my skin. I am. Even in my shy years, I'm gonna put like the shy years, it was honestly just to tame how vibrant, bubbly, sunshine, and powerful I am. And I felt because I noticed how that was, you know, somewhat like, whoa, you're a little person. What is all of this? You know, to people. So I was like, oh, okay, Shem, let me not freak them out. And I became shy to a point where I really got convinced that I was shy. You know, it's weird how you really can convince yourself of things that aren't really you, but then you get so used to practicing it that it's like, hey, that's what's up. Tumelo is a shy girl. But every time I was challenged to step out of my shell, be it through public speaking or personal development exercises that I used to do with a then mentor of mine and now friend of mine, there was just always this like, yes, I know what's up. I know who I be, and this is what it is. You know? And I was just like, who? What? What is going on? So a lot of introspection, a lot of just diving in and reconnecting with me, and just speaking with my parents about what they remember of me before I became integrated into society. So pre 6 years old, every year before 6 years, you feel me? And the stories they share were of this playful, creative, confident, childlike faithness that I've always had. You know what I'm saying? So having heard that from their perspective and, you know, going through old albums and seeing these aspects of myself, I was like, oh, okay. So this is me. This be how I be. You know what I'm saying? And that felt really great. It feels really good to exist in the fullness of my essence, to embody it comfortably, you know, and even just the path to walk myself back here. It's been an interesting one, really has. I've come across so much information that is not necessarily related to this, but it all connects with me in a way that is reminding me of Tumelo in her true form, in her true essence, you know, and it's just everything, man. You know, the thing that really just baffles me is how once I got comfortable with my confidence, with my regal essence, with my youthful spirit, with my playfulness, with how energetic and what's the word? I thought of so many different words at the same time right there. Lively, vital, and just I am. Once I made peace with that, once I loved on myself with respect to that, once I just accepted it and flowed with it, I noticed that everyone else around me flowed with it too. They appreciate it, they love it, and it helps them, you know, come into themselves and, you know, show up as they know themselves to be, which is great because before it wasn't like this. But granted, I thought it was a, you know, not a good thing to be the way I was, right? Especially being so young and just being tiny, you know, right? But now, because I think it's good, I think it is valuable, I think it is precious, and I'm at peace with it, I see how that is shifting how people receive me, how people receive this energy, you know. And then just with respect to it being a masculine energy, considering how much I enjoy doing and exerting energy, which is very much like masculine energy, I'm like, you know, I see that. I do. I get it. I actually had to learn how to back up and receive help. you know, and just receive. Because I'm two parts feminine, one part masculine when I'm just thinking of the big three, right? But I'm just so well versed in my masculine energy that sometimes I actually have to be like, Tumelo, it's okay to receive help. Go ahead. You know, Tumelo, it's good to receive gifts, to receive adoration, to receive love from people. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring it in. So now when people compliment me, it's also just the being like, okay, thank you. Because before, I'd be like, me, girl, you. What you mean? Look at you. Look at you. You know? Now it's realizing that, like, okay, I don't need to, when I receive a compliment, give a compliment back, like, out of obligation. You know, like, no, I see you too. It's okay to just receive the love. And I think that's cute. I think that's sweet. I'm grateful for all of this. I am so grateful for all things esotericism because God, it's giving, man. It's so just everywhere and everything and interconnected and allows me to expand more and more into myself, you know? Yeah, and I just love that. I love being expansive. I just love what comes of it because, to be honest, when I'm not in my head about it, being overcritical or, you know, just being snacks to myself, it really is a blessing. Really, to myself and to everybody else, you know. So I believe that's that with respect to my journey with Leo. Let's think. You know what? I'm gonna trust that everything I shared is what I needed to share and that it resonates where it ought to resonate with whom it's supposed to resonate. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. If you just like me, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thank you, my love. If you haven't already, do subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you're the first to know when I come out with a new video. And then say hi in the comment section below. I'd love to meet you all and just get to know you and vibe out with you. Otherwise, love me, love you, love us. You feel? Bye.